Hi YouTube, it's Nani. I know that I said that I would do a video at 16 weeks, but I decided to do one earlier. I couldn't wait. Today I am 15 weeks and 5 days. It's September 15th, Tuesday. And before I get into the whole pregnancy update thing, I kind of wanted to mention something really quickly. I know for those of you that saw the VMAs, I just wanted to comment on that really quick. First of all, I noticed that Pink and Shakira were wearing the same dress. Like, that was awkward. I know one of their stylists is definitely getting fired. I think that Pink pulled it off better though, like, since she's a rocker chick, you know, she can pull off the whole leather mini dress thing. And Shakira, even though the boots, like the thigh-high boots she had on, they were really hot, it was just kind of overkill with that dress. And it also made her look wider. I don't know. And also the whole thing with Kanye West interrupting Taylor Swift, like, how rude was that? Like, I hate him. He has such a big ego for no reason. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves is people that, like, are self-centered, and he's definitely one of those. Like, he doesn't think about anybody else but himself, and he's an attention whore. Like, he's always, you know, doing those bizarre things just to get attention. Or that's my opinion, anyhow. So anyhow, to the pregnancy update. So first of all, I know I said that I was gonna post the pregnancy tests in my last video, and I never did. So I'm gonna post them up on this video. I'll probably post them up at the end. Also, my stomach, even though it doesn't look any bigger to me, it's definitely growing, because I feel it growing. Like, my ab muscles, they feel like they're stretching. Like, you know, when you work out and, like, I don't know if any of you guys have done Pilates or yoga or anything, like when you stretch those muscles, like, that's how it feels. I don't know really how to describe it besides that. So when I'm, like, just standing, you know, I can feel it, like, my ab muscles feel like they're stretching. So yay, I can't wait till I start showing. And also, this week I had my first experience with round ligament pain, which was not fun at all. For those of you that don't know what that is, your uterus is held in place by ligaments, and when you're pregnant, your uterus grows, of course, and those ligaments can have spasms. And when you have those spasms, it feels like a really sharp pain, like somebody just stabbed you in the stomach. And it normally happens when, like, you move too quickly, like when you get up too quickly, or when you sneeze, or when you toss and turn in bed. And the only reason that I know this is because I've seen so many people post about it on Baby Center. So yeah, I had my first experience with that. I was at work, I was sitting down, and I went to get up, and I just felt a really sharp pain on my right hand side, like on my stomach, on the lower right hand side. Oh my god, like, I about fainted. It was so bad. Like, it just caught me out of it, you know, caught me off guard. So yeah, not fun. I mean, they say that it happens frequently, but I've only had it once so far, and I hope I don't get it again. Let me see what else. Oh, weight gain. In the beginning of this pregnancy, in the first trimester, I actually lost 2 pounds. Well, actually what happened was that before I knew I was pregnant, I was actually dieting. I was trying to lose weight because I'm actually at the biggest size I've ever been. So I had lost 2 pounds, and when I found out I was pregnant, had lost 2 pounds, and now I've gained them back plus another pound. So I've gained 3 pounds, which isn't bad, but it's also not good because I've gained them in, like, the past, like, maybe 2 weeks, and that's kind of fast. So I need to slow it down. I need to cut out some sugar because I'm a huge sugarholic. Like, I eat sugar all day, every day. Like, I love sugar. So I really need to slow it down. And everybody tells me that, but it's so hard. It's easier said than done. What else? Round ligament. Oh, baby names. For a boy, I already have a baby name picked out. The baby name is gonna be Yavier, which is kind of like Javier but with a Y, so it's spelled Y-A-V-I-E-R. And the way I came up with that name was actually my fiance came up with the name because I had asked him, I was like, you know, what baby names, what boy names do you like? And he was like, well, I like Yavi. I was like, Yavi? I'm like, I really like it, but that's like a nickname, so it needs to like complete it. So I was like, Yavi. I was like, well, Yavier. So that's gonna be the baby's name. Of course, he'll probably go by Yavi, and it's gonna be Yavier Jesus. So the middle name is gonna be Jesus, the same as my fiance's first name. As far as a girl name, I really like Jocelyn, and the reason I came up with that name is actually a funny story. My ex-boyfriend, I had an ex-boyfriend that lived in New York, so we had like a long distance relationship thing, and I called him one day, and his aunt went to go get him, and she said that a girl named Jocelyn was on the phone. So of course I flipped out thinking he was cheating on me, and I don't know if he was or he wasn't, but that's ancient history. But the thing is that after I flipped out on him, after I calmed down, I was like, Jocelyn, that's a really pretty name. So I've had that name ever since. I really like Jocelyn. But I also recently, I like a lot of other names. I like Aaliyah, I like Marisol, I like Janelis, or Janelis in English. And that would be spelled Janelis. So I think a girl name is gonna be harder than a boy name because I like so many names. Like every day I see another name that I like. So yeah. Also, I had a dream the other day that I went and had an ultrasound and they told me it was a girl, but I still think it's a boy. They say that sometimes you dream, a lot of times you dream that you're gonna have the opposite of what it is. So I still think it's a boy. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'll still be happy if it's a girl, because honestly, like, girl stuff is cuter. But I don't know. I really think it's a boy. We'll see. Hopefully we'll see on Monday when I have my next doctor's appointment. So, because they said they would do a sonogram between 16 and 20 weeks. So, if not this appointment, then probably my next appointment. Speaking of finding out if it's a boy or a girl, I forget her name, but one of the people I'm subscribed to, one of the girls that's also doing pregnancy vlogs, her due date is actually like 2 days ahead of mine. She was talking about that IntelliGender test, a test that you like pee in. They sell it in like Walgreens and CVS, and like you put your urine in it, and if it's turns green, it's a boy, and if it turns like orangish yellow, it's a girl. And I really wanted to try those tests out, but they're like $40, and I really don't have the money to spend on that right now. So she was talking about that. They think that her and some other people were talking about it, and they think that it's based on your pH in your urine. So if you actually get those pH tests from, like, you know, where they test the water in aquariums or pools, it works the same way. So I think I'm gonna try it. You know, it doesn't hurt, and I'm sure it's a lot less than $40. And I'll let you know how that goes, of course, if I try it, which I probably will.